Nobody is an expert in anything when they're born. You have to start somewhere, and if you want to become a subject matter expert, well, you're going to have to start at the bottom. You should start your journey to become a subject matter expert if you find a certain topic that you're really nerdy about, that you're really passionate about learning, because the world needs experts. The world needs people to get really, really geeky about niche topics so that they can share that nerdiness. They can share what you've learned and what you've experienced with others. If you're like me, you're probably a lifelong learner where you want to continuously pursue education and knowledge based around certain topics, whether those topics change over your lifetime or they stay pretty niche. Not only does this increase your value, but it also increases the value of the services and consulting that you're able to provide for the world. So do you want to know what a subject matter expert is and what they actually do? A subject matter expert has extensive knowledge and experience in a certain technology or feature or subject matter, or a combination of all of those. They're considered authorities because not only do they have the knowledge and experience, but they also have the ability to share that knowledge and teach that information to others who are not as ingrained in that subject matter. Because it does not matter how smart you are, if you can't share that knowledge, if you can't teach others what you know, then there's no point in having that information in the first place. So whether you are becoming a subject matter expert to benefit your team or your business as a consultant, sharing that information, becoming a subject matter expert increases your value as well as the value of your business. So let's talk about how you can become a subject matter expert in any topic. Hey, I'm Molly from Visibility Hacking Studios, and in today's video, we're going to talk about establishing your knowledge base. We'll talk about why you need to start trying out your own ideas, and at the end of the video, we'll talk about putting your expertise into action. So if you want to become a subject matter expert, you want to share your knowledge with the world, then definitely stay tuned. First things first, you have to focus on establishing base level knowledge. Building that bank of knowledge and experience that you can draw on as an expert in that subject is going to be absolutely critical to your success. You have to first recognize that in any topic, you have to start at the bottom. You're going to start at a novice. And this is a great place to be because it actually gets our brains to ask better questions. So when you're first getting into a topic, allow yourself to be a beginner. Ask those types of questions and really flesh out that bank of knowledge and experience. You will not be able to fake it till you make it if you don't have base level knowledge. Eventually, as your experience grows, you're going to be sharing your knowledge and your experience with other subject matter experts in your industry. So if you don't have that base of knowledge in which to draw from, everyone will know that you don't know what you're talking about. Go out there and give yourself the opportunity to learn. Which brings us to our question of the day. What subject are you super nerdy about? What subject do you want to become a subject matter expert in? What has that journey been like for you? What is your ultimate goal, and maybe what's gotten you stuck along the way? Let us know down in the comments. And as per usual, my friends, bonus points if you post your links so that we can check you out. Because maybe there's someone in the community who's looking for an expert like you. I got into a bit of an embarrassing situation when I was in university because I got really good at just absorbing information. I do all the readings, I do the required ones, and then all of the suggested ones as well. I did some extra bonus readings. I take supplementary courses. I took fantastic notes. But I really didn't want to share what I was learning. But if you want to succeed as a subject matter expert, not only do you need to build that base of information, but you have to start sharing your own ideas. You have to start to synthesize the information that you're collecting and bring it out into the world in a way that's easy to share. The only way to truly do this and not be called out as a phony is to really immerse yourself in that topic. Find frameworks and patterns within what you're learning learning so that you can share those with your audience. But of course, what I want you to do is make sure that you practice before you share them with your audience. So say you're a consultant. I want you to test out your frameworks and your ideas with yourself before you start sharing them with any of your paying customers. This is why in the world of digital marketing and business building, we generally will recommend that you give your knowledge and experience out for free at first so that you can build some case studies. You can test out whether your frameworks and your processes work with a variety of different customers so that you can have proof. You can show potential customers who are going to pay you that your system actually works, that your knowledge actually works. So if you want to become a subject matter expert, the first thing you need to do is build your knowledge base. Then what I want you to do is synthesize that information, come up with your own ideas and frameworks, and then go test those frameworks. First on yourself and then on other customers that maybe you're exchanging services for, or you're working for them for free. That will help you build up a network of case studies that you can then leverage and utilize when trying to attract paying customers. Another thing that you can do that's absolutely free is to hit the subscribe button, ring that bell so you get notified of all of the new videos we have releasing here on the Visibility Hacking channel. And you'll be first notified when our live shows go live, so you can join us, get your questions answered, and so much more. So you've built the knowledge, you've proven that your systems work. Now, how do you start attracting clients? How do you become that subject matter expert? Simple. It's actually to start talking. Start describing your frameworks, describing those patterns that you've been observing. Start a blog, start a live show, start a podcast. Build yourself a stage and a platform in which to share all of that knowledge. When you're a subject matter expert, it makes becoming an influencer actually kind of simple because you're already niched down on a certain topic. So you're perfectly set up to start up a YouTube channel and focus very narrowly on that single area of focus. A live show would be an amazing example as well as a place to build that community. When you have a live show, you're able to get interaction with your audience. So they might have further questions that can send you down yet another rabbit hole. I love being a subject matter expert because with my clients, I get really nerdy about things that I already love to talk about that takes work off of their backs because maybe they don't want to have to know all of that stuff. Maybe they're asking a question that's, let's say, halfway up our mountain to success, but they would, in order to answer that question, maybe simple for you, but for them, they need to get all of that background information first. And that, in your case, might have been years of learning and experience. Hiring a subject matter expert means hiring someone to take that work off their back, to do a lot of that footwork for them. So find a way to build your stage. And if you don't want to do a regularly recurring YouTube channel or live show or podcast or whatnot, start with creating one simple presentation that you can deliver online. Because when you do that, not only are you going to be able to interact with people who watch you live, but you'll also be able to have a valuable piece of content that you can share more widely as you grow your audience. But whatever you do, I want you to give yourself permission to be nerdy, to be geeky, to go down those rabbit holes, figure out what works, what doesn't, test it all out, and then start sharing all of that with your audience. We talked about the importance of niching down and getting really specific about the topic in which you become an expert. And if you want to know more about how to become known in your niche, then definitely check out this video. I know you will enjoy it. And we've also got a playlist of other videos you might enjoy if you're looking to build your communication skills, become more charismatic, become more comfortable sharing your message with the world. So you're going to want to check out these ones if that sounds interesting to you. So my friends, that's it for today's video. Make sure you're subscribed so you get all of our videos, and I will see you again very, very soon. Until I do, remember, I love you. Be excellent to each other. Just go live. Your people are out there waiting for you.